What's up, guys? It's your boys Awoki, back out with another scary, terrifying, and creepy video from Slapped Ham. We're about to take two videos and put them into one to make an epic, scary compilation. So grab a chair, grab some popcorn, your extra pair of pants. It's spooky time. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe right now by hitting that wiper icon down at the bottom right. Hit that bell icon next to it, so when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that Wookie myself has posted that video, and then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, I thank you so much for the love and support that you guys show on my channel. My channel would not be what it is without you guys, so keep on doing what you guys are doing, and then also show that same love over at Slapped Ham. Link is in the description. Go over there, subscribe, comment, like, and share. The channel has thousands, if not thousands, of videos, and you definitely want to enjoy that. Plus, they have a mystery Slapped Ham, which gives you stories about things that have happened in the past, and it's definitely fun to watch. So, go over there, subscribe, comment, like, and share. Now, let's get into the first video.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Boy, we've got some absolute bangers for you today. These are the scariest clips going around the internet right now.
Yes, please.
So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
Do it.
So I live here in the Central Valley and it was raining a couple of minutes ago.
Over the
Blue rain?
past couple of weeks, a bizarre phenomenon has been unfolding across
Please tell me it's blue Kool-Aid.
America. Strange blue rain falling from seemingly ordinary skies. Social media quickly lit up with bewildered witnesses sharing their experiences. One of the earliest reports came from Texas when TikTok user Meatyhead3 shared footage of startling blue liquid.
Got a blue lake right here. How much would it take for you to drink that water? How much money?
Soon after, another Texas user, Commercial Chris, captured similar footage while camping in a national park.
And it's been raining, and the water that's coming out of the sky is blue. And it's not this tarp, because it's happening on this tarp too. Look at that. This is crazy. Are they chemtrailing us in Texas?
The mysterious event didn't stop in Texas.
Can somebody, like, test this water?
Soon, reports began pouring in from California as well, where user CRXD34 documented a similar occurrence.
So I live here in the Central Valley and it was raining a couple of minutes ago. Can anyone explain the blue water?
Why it's blue?
The blue rain phenomenon
I mean, yeah, we always use the blue markers, blue color crayons, and blue color pencils for our drawings of rain, but rain is not supposed to be blue. This looks like windshield wiper fluid.
rapidly became nationwide, spreading confusion and speculation. Naturally, theories began swirling. Many speculated it could be a result of secret military testing gone awry, while others feared a possible chemical spill or atmospheric contamination. Skeptics suggested a natural explanation, perhaps colored pollen or algae, but no definitive answers have yet emerged. As more sightings continue, the question persists: what exactly is causing America's unsettling blue rain? For now, the truth remains elusive, and residents remain wary, looking skyward with unease.
And the water
curious.
that's coming out of the sky is blue. Look at that. This is crazy. Are they chemtrailing us in Texas?
It's gotta be the government. They're pumping a whole bunch of stuff, weird stuff up there.
This next creepy piece of footage was uploaded by YouTube user Carrie
That gave me chills just now.
E back in 2021. The homeowner was understandably startled when their Wise security camera caught something genuinely unsettling on tape.
Oh gosh. So here's this guy just sleeping on this couch. And this thing over here, and this is at 10 o'clock at night.
It didn't even pick up that motion.
The shadow's presence was tangible enough to activate the home's motion sensors, confirming that something genuinely was moving through the room at the time.
The way it moved.
Despite thoroughly reviewing the footage and checking the house, the homeowners found no reasonable explanation for the shadowy figure. No intruders, pets, or objects could account for what was seen on camera. Was this a glimpse into the paranormal, or perhaps just a strange technical glitch? To this day, the homeowners remain puzzled.
Don't even tell me that's a bug.
This day, the homeowners remain puzzled and a little unnerved by what their security system captured that night.
What the Within 10 seconds.
It didn't even pick up that motion.
Several years ago, Reddit user Jason Gunman shared an eerie photo captured by a trail cam placed outside their remote cabin in the Appalachian Mountains of West Virginia. In the black and white capture, a tall, shadowy form stands ominously in the yard. Most disturbingly, two glowing eyes stare directly into the trail camera. According to the homeowner, the height of the figure was gauged based on the position of the eyes,
7
level
foot.
with a crossbeam on the cabin that sits roughly 8 feet from the ground.
I was close.
The Redditor explained thoroughly, addressing common questions. No one other than family visits the remote property, ruling out hunters or trespassers. Bears haven't been seen in the area for nearly 2 decades,
What is the bear wearing? A trench coat?
eliminating the usual suspects. Furthermore, the homeowner insists the image wasn't manipulated. It's exactly how the trail camera recorded it. When enhanced or brightened, the figure only grows stranger. To this day, the OP remains baffled, with no definitive answers about the figure's identity. Is it a trick of the light, a rare animal sighting, or something more chilling? Perhaps a glimpse of an Appalachian cryptid lurking quietly in the darkness.
Let me know your thoughts down below. I love reading your guys' thoughts and opinions. Like, some of them, you've come up with the awesome things and the weirdest things.
Sticking with eerie trail cam captures, this next one is freaky to say the least.
Uh-oh.
Reddit user Island Shorts 5920 shared a peculiar image captured by a Bluetooth game camera while out hunting with their father. The unsettling black and white photo taken along a remote dirt road reveals 2 baffling anomalies.
This over here looks like an oversized chicken. With no head, that is.
To the right, a ghostly white amorphous shape hovers just above the trail, seemingly suspended in mid-air.
The hell?
Even stranger is the figure on the left.
But look at how tall. Like, it's probably like 4 feet tall with hind legs like a dog.
At first glance, one might mistake it for a simple bag or perhaps a deer flicking its tail. However, closer examination reveals what eerily resembles the lower half of a humanoid torso standing upright, with legs disturbingly similar to those of a goat.
Yeah.
The original poster clarified that the area is isolated. No nearby homes, lights, or signs could account for such strange imagery. With no additional photos captured that night, the bizarre snapshot remains shrouded in mystery.
It's like, what the hell goes on in the freaking forest, the woods?
Reddit user Hello Imrani shared 2 unsettling photos captured during an eerie encounter in 2020. The user recounted the bizarre event happening on their birthday while on a call with their brother. Walking around the yard at approximately 6:30 p.m, they noticed a peculiar figure pacing at the end of their parents' driveway near a wooded area.
Don't people have hobbies?
At first, the figure seemed to face away from them, pacing anxiously back and forth, but then it abruptly turned, facing directly towards them. Disturbed by this strange behavior, Ronnie quickly snapped 2 photos.
Okay, we've got
The
the
second
one.
photo, even more unsettling, reveals the figure fully turned around, facing directly towards the camera.
It's like The Visitors, that movie.
The OP, initially skeptical, was prompted by their
Or not The Visitors. Was it Strangers?
girlfriend's insistence that the sighting felt hella paranormal, leading them down an investigative rabbit hole.
It kind of looks like it's wearing a circle mask with an eye and like a grin kind of thing.
Despite extensive online research and attempts at logical explanations, they found no satisfying answers. Ronnie clarified that they took the images from roughly 100 to 150 feet away with their phone camera fully zoomed in. Speculations quickly poured in, suggesting everything from a person in dark clothing acting strangely to a cryptid or even a ghostly apparition. Yet to this day, no one has conclusively identified what or who Ronnie captured that evening.
Ooh. I got a rifle that can shoot that far. Just saying.
Reddit user Corinne James shared an unsettling experience from an EMT friend, complete with a chilling photo that has the paranormal community buzzing. According to the post, the EMT friend was maneuvering his ambulance around at the end of a quiet rural road in central Kentucky late one night when he spotted something terrifying in the shadows.
Zoom it up.
Standing there, swaying ominously, was a large dark entity with unmistakable glowing red eyes.
It's gotta be the Mothman.
What made the encounter even creepier was the friend's insistence that the creature's eyes emitted an eerie glow entirely on their own, without the aid of vehicle headlights. Commenters were quick to speculate on the creature's identity. Many immediately thought of the legendary Mothman, the infamous cryptid first sighted in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, known for its dark, humanoid form and piercing red eyes. Others debated alternative explanations, perhaps a large animal reflecting ambient.
Well, this stone right here has probably got red reflectors on there, so nobody hits it. But why is it just? It's like off to the side, like what's up? How's it going?
Light in an unusual way, or simply a trick of the darkness. Despite these theories, neither the original poster nor their EMT friend has been able to find a conclusive explanation for this eerie encounter.
Look, it's got like ears or something, like horns. Yikes. Oh.
Reddit user TinyProfessor9680 recently shared a deeply unsettling photo that has puzzled paranormal enthusiasts.
I had a nightmare about this.
Taken back in 2016 at around 7 AM, the image features two brothers posing together on Blackpool Beach, England. At first glance, it seems like a typical family memory, but a closer look reveals something chilling. Between the legs of the two brothers, an eerie face can be seen staring directly at the camera.
It's doing like one of these things.
According to the user, their friend's mother captured the moment, completely unaware of the figure's presence. It wasn't until they reviewed the photo later that they noticed the unsettling visitor.
What would you do
They
if you saw
claimed
that?
there was absolutely no one else on the beach at that early hour. To this day, the brothers and their family remain baffled, having no rational explanation for this mysterious figure lurking between them on Blackpool Beach.
Crazy.
Reddit user Swirly Cloud Hunters captured something truly baffling in the skies over Austin,
Like a crack or a rift in the sky.
Texas, and the internet is buzzing with theories.
I've played way too much Fortnite. Woo!
Their video posted on the Storm Chasing subreddit reveals a bizarre atmospheric anomaly, a strange split or crack appearing to run right through the clouds. Commenters quickly chimed in, with some suggesting it was evidence of a glitch in the Matrix, a momentary lapse in the simulation we might all be living in. Others, however, proposed more grounded yet still perplexing theories, including rare atmospheric optical phenomena or shadows cast by unseen distant objects. To date, no definitive scientific explanation has been agreed upon, leaving residents of Austin and curious onlookers online wondering if they truly witnessed a glitch in reality itself.
It's moving with the clouds in the atmosphere. Not sponsored by Boost Mobile.
This next chilling tale has circulated online for years, often shared without any original source or credit, deepening its mystery. According to internet legend, a concerned mother captured this unsettling
Please don't tell me that that boy is just talking to nobody.
photo of her young son seemingly engaged in innocent play with his imaginary friend named Pauline.
What?
In the image, the boy is kneeling in his living room, clearly interacting with someone or something that shouldn't be there. Next to him is an eerie, semi-transparent figure with distorted, off-coloured features. The presence is chillingly unnatural, leaving viewers wondering if this is simply a trick of the light or photographic evidence of something far more sinister. One version of the story claims the mother had been troubled by unexplained occurrences around the house.
I'm not gonna lie, I like this little roof thing.
Strange noises, objects moving, an overwhelming sense of unease. Hearing her son
chills.
chatting to himself in hushed tones, she quietly snapped a photo, expecting to capture only innocent childhood play.
If I saw that with my son, I would have crapped my pants and left my house.
Instead, the resulting image showed a frightening companion crouched close beside him. The
It's like he's like hanging out with one of his sisters or...
photo quickly spread across social media, fueling debate about imaginary friends, ghosts, and the unseen entities that might lurk just beyond our perception. Skeptics argue that the image could easily be faked or manipulated.
I mean, it could,
Believers
but...
insist the genuine fear described by the mother and the child's detailed conversations with Pauline point towards something authentic and profoundly unsettling.
Like I've always said, if your kid is saying that they can see someone or they talk to somebody, give them a crayon and tell them to draw what they see. See what happens.
Coming up in our last segment, we take a look at an unsettling legend inside the infamous Bridgewater Triangle. But before we do, remember to yank on the dogman's tail, tickle Nessie under her chinny chin, and see if you can milk El Chupacabra.
I don't want to milk Chupacabra.
This next eerie tale comes from Reddit user Thugoat1369, who shared a chilling piece of local folklore surrounding Massachusetts' Bridgewater Triangle,
I've
a
heard
notorious paranormal hotspot. At the
I love that it's called Bridgewater, but Bridgewater is not even inside the Bridgewater Triangle.
heart of this story lies Mill Pond in Easton, a seemingly peaceful conservation area with a bizarre history. According to the local legend captured vividly on a sign at Mill Pond, an 18th century sawmill was built by John Seeley and later operated by his son, Nathan Seeley, a man whispered to be a wizard. It's said Nathan possessed supernatural powers, employing satanic imps who worked tirelessly through the night, keeping the mill mysteriously operating long after dark. But Nathan's eerie reputation didn't stop there. His wife was allegedly a witch known for hosting seances and, most disturbingly, possessing the ability to transform into a black cat. The tale grows darker, with stories like one neighbour beating a black cat that crossed his path, only to discover Nathan's wife bearing suspicious wounds the following day, including bruises, cuts, and even a missing eye. Strangest of all, Nathan Seeley himself is missing from the family graveyard nearby, fueling speculation about his grim fate. Local legend suggests Nathan attempted to summon the devil himself one ominous
Bad
night,
juju.
a dangerous act that ended with Nathan fleeing in terror into the dense forest, never to be seen again. Visitors who brave the swampy woods around Mill Pond claim you can still find the devil's hoof prints etched ominously into stone, a chilling reminder of Nathan Seeley's final fateful encounter. Today, the sign erected by the Eastern Conservation Commission stands as a quiet yet haunting reminder of Mill Pond's mysterious past, inviting brave souls and curious explorers alike to ponder just how much truth lies behind these unsettling stories.
It comes with Satan or satanic. Count me out. Nope.
Now, if you want to watch
Nope.
So you need to start... Yeah.
TikTok user Pixie Paranormal One, known as a medium, tarot reader, and paranormal investigator, recently shared a chilling clip that's leaving viewers
Cracked mirror. Well, somebody's got some bad luck.
disturbed.
My mirror's cracking by itself.
What's happening? Wait.
Face?
Harry, my mirror is cracking by itself.
She began
So who gets the bad luck?
filming after noticing something inexplicable. The mirror in her living room spontaneously cracking without any apparent cause.
My mirror's cracking by itself.
Adding an extra layer of eeriness, several commenters pointed out what appears to be a ghostly face slowly manifesting within the shattered glass, staring directly back at the camera.
I know.
Could
Who's
this be
that?
genuine paranormal
I would say, is it pareidolia?
activity captured on camera, or simply our minds playing tricks on us? Let me know what you think down below.
I've never seen a mirror crack by itself.
How many?
Is it like a
mirror
hot
is
to
cracking
cold
by
thing?
itself.
You know when you take like glass or whatever, and you go from really cold and then really hot, it can crack? Or is it really hot to really cold, then it cracks? Either way, it'll crack your nice plates or your cups.
Where's the mirror cracking?
Well, apparently, possibly your mirrors.
I know.
That was a bit creepy.
Daddy's right there.
TikTok user turkeytail@gmail.com recently uploaded chilling footage that's capturing the attention and fears of millions of viewers. According to the OP, her father passed away back in 2002, yet her young daughter Mabel appears to see him clearly.
Daddy's right there.
Is it your daddy?
No, it's your daddy.
Is where?
Daddy's right there.
In the unsettling clip, Mabel insists that her grandpa is present, repeatedly pointing toward empty space,
I bet she's never even seen her grandfather then.
asking to go find him.
It's your daddy.
Let's go get him. Where'd he go?
It's you.
Okay, show me.
Did you play peekaboo?
The footage quickly went viral, prompting the OP to share a follow-up video addressing viewer questions and concerns.
A lot of people were telling me don't communicate with it. I'm not. I'm scared. She is, and she doesn't understand. So, tell him, Mabel.
She clarifies that Mabel, who has never met her late grandfather, has referred to him as Daddy Ghost after seeing his photograph, providing eerie confirmation of her experiences.
I've showed her a picture of him, and she has, I don't want to say confirmed that it was him, but she did get more of like a peaceful sense of the situation because she recognized him. So she calls him Daddy Ghost. She's only had an experience like that 2 or 3 times. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, I try to capture it on video.
Interestingly, this isn't an isolated incident. Earlier videos on her channel also show Mabel interacting with the unseen Daddy Ghost.
What did you say?
See me.
Well, where is it?
Mama, touch it.
In your closet?
Yes.
What does it look like?
A daddy ghost.
A daddy ghost?
Give
No,
her
Mom.
a crayon.
Comments range from comforting reassurance to ominous warnings, suggesting the presence might not be friendly. While the OP insists she believes her daughter, she admits feeling uneasy about the phenomenon, emphasizing she's careful not to encourage communication. Is Mabel truly seeing the spirit of her grandfather, or is something else going on here? Let me know your thoughts down below.
I mean, there's also the belief that possibly because there is no such thing as ghosts. It's all demons that are mimicking spirits to get you to believe that they're there. And it's just something that's imitating what a person used to be. I don't necessarily believe in that completely. I think there are demons. Yes, there are bad spirits and evil spirits. But I believe that there's a difference between an energy, like your soul goes to heaven or whatever happened to you on earth. But I believe that, like, it's not like you can, like, check out a ticket and come back down from heaven. But there's some way of, like, an energy or a spirit of your former self is here, but your soul is up there. I don't know. Again, that's why I like to find out about the paranormal, because I want to know what they are. If they're demons, evil, good, bad. That's why I want to find out.
It's your daddy.
Let's go get him. Where'd he go?
It's you.
Okay, show me.
Interesting.
One of our viewers, Reddit user RichSeesaw7842, recently shared an eerie discovery over on our Slapped Ham subreddit. Their post reads, "Ghost spotted whilst house hunting in England. We have been
Do you see it, as Nuke would say? I see it.
house hunting in the northeast of England and stumbled across this property on Rightmove. While browsing through the listing photos, one of them caught our attention. In one of the bedrooms, there appears to be a figure.
I hate these.
The chilling
things.
photo shows a semi-transparent silhouette reflected clearly in a mirror.
So it would technically be in front of this window that's over
What's
here.
even stranger, the figure has its hands tucked casually into its pockets, making it highly unlikely to be the reflection of the photographer. Little is known about the home's past, fueling speculation among commenters that this could indeed be a lingering spirit from its history.
Kind of looks like he's wearing 80s, early 90s type attire. Ugh, what do you think it is?
The Paranormal UK network recently spotlighted some genuinely unsettling footage captured by the Australian Paranormal Investigation Group, Night Watchers Paranormal. The clip features investigators Dan and Pete as they cautiously walk through a cemetery at night. At first glance, nothing seems out of the ordinary until a closer look reveals something unnerving.
Okay, Dan and Pete. Watch here.
A mysterious shadow figure seems to swiftly pass behind the duo.
Interesting. It's like really fast.
The analysts from the Paranormal UK network highlight that Dan and Pete themselves outlined an area where the anomaly was first noticed. However, upon further examination, the dark, shadowy figure clearly appears beyond that circled area, moving silently behind them.
Interesting.
Could this truly be a shadow figure caught on camera, or might there be a simpler explanation for this eerie apparition?
Well, this is...
Here's a quick and strange one from TikTok user Ginger and the Foxes that's recently gone viral for a very peculiar
That's a pterodactyl.
reason.
Or a form of it. I'm probably wrong.
While casually filming during a museum visit, specifically inside a dinosaur exhibit, something inexplicable appeared to happen.
It moves?
That thing is huge.
Imagine trying to run away from that. No thanks, Jurassic Park.
If you watch closely, it genuinely looks like the dinosaur's head shifts position ever so slightly.
That thing is huge.
Please tell me it's like an angle that's just making it look like it. What is this nightmare? What was it? Night at the Living Museum or what? Night at the Museum movie? It's gonna eat her head.
The bizarre clip quickly amassed over 21 million views, sparking tens of thousands of comments from viewers adamantly insisting they witnessed the movement too. Theories ran wild, ranging from the logical, such as an odd trick of perspective, to playful speculation, comparing it to a real-life night at the museum scenario, where exhibits spring to life after dark. Interestingly, the original poster herself didn't notice anything strange at first. It was only after thousands of comments poured in highlighting the dinosaur's subtle motion that she realized something unusual had been captured.
I didn't notice it when I filmed the video. I didn't notice it when I edited the video, but you all kept asking if the dinosaur's head was moving, so I went back and watched my own video like a crazy person.
So what's really going on here? Is this simply an optical illusion, or has this dinosaur exhibit just provided proof that museums might be hiding some lively secrets?
That thing is huge.
I think it's a perspective.
Imagine trying to run away from that.
I think it's perspective. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Reddit user iDeckNaymore recently posted an eerie snapshot captured by her home security camera that's sending chills across the internet. The post reads, "My aunt passed in early 2022. Prior to her death, every Friday she and my other aunts used to meet to drink and catch up. This picture was caught on the ring after her death in their usual meeting spot. Her hair is up. That's how she would wear it."
So you're telling me that nobody's there, but she is. The aunt.
It all the time too. It's her side profile. The security camera image indeed shows a ghostly, solitary figure seemingly seated between chairs in the OP's backyard. The figure appears distinctly feminine, with hair styled exactly as their aunt would typically wear it.
Doesn't look like pareidolia yeah.
Many commenters have expressed amazement, supporting the idea that this could indeed be a visit from the deceased relative, while skeptics suggest the possibility of camera glitches or lighting illusions. Could this be genuine photographic evidence of the aunt's spirit?
I mean, you see the ponytail, you see the hair, the face, the neck, the body, the abos.
Returning to her familiar gathering spot, or just a trick of shadows and light? Share your thoughts below. Deep.
Is that German? Hair root. Yeah, I think.
Within the Bluestone mine in Recht, Belgium, lies a tombstone with a chilling and tragic backstory. The inscription on the gravestone, translated from its original language, hauntingly reads, Nicholas Zangale, who died on August 2nd, 1884 when this stone fell, which has now become a gravestone. Nicholas Zangale, a miner, tragically lost his life when a massive chunk of stone fell and crushed him. In a grim twist, that very stone was later carved into his tombstone, a constant and eerie reminder of the tragic accident that ended his life. Just thought this was creepy. Moving on to the next story.
Okay. Interesting.
Before we get to our last segment, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll always be in the loop every time we drop our scary and creepy content.
It's free to do and easy to do. Why not? What else do you have to lose?
In 1974, a disturbing and unsettling paranormal case unfolded in Culver City, California, centering around a woman named Doris Bither. Known widely today as the entity haunting, the case gained notoriety not only for its terrifying details, but also for inspiring a novel and later the critically acclaimed horror film, The Entity. Doris Bither's story is a dark and complex one, marked by a history of physical and emotional trauma, substance abuse, and difficult personal relationships. Doris and her 4 children lived in a severely dilapidated and condemned home, an environment charged with negativity and tension. According to Bither, her nightmare began after a mysterious Hispanic woman visited her home, warning her that the property was evil. Soon after, Doris began experiencing increasingly violent and invasive paranormal phenomena. Most disturbingly, she claimed to be regularly assaulted by invisible entities. Doris described 3 distinct presences, 2 smaller beings that restrained her, and a larger one that would physically and sexually attack her, leaving visible bruises on her body. Her children also reported encounters with these entities, referring to one particularly persistent apparition as Mr. Who's It. They described this figure as fog-like and human-shaped, but indistinct. One harrowing incident involved her middle son, Brian Harris, being thrown across a room and sustaining a broken wrist after attempting to protect his mother. Desperate for answers, Doris approached Dr. Barry Taff and his colleague, Kerry Gaynor, parapsychologists working under Dr. Thelma Moss at UCLA. Skeptical but intrigued, Taff and Gaynor visited Doris's home in August 1974, initiating a series of observations and experiments over 10 weeks. Although Taff remained skeptical of the assault claims, the investigative team recorded numerous instances of poltergeist-like activity, including flying objects, sudden cold zones, and inexplicable luminous apparitions. Over 24 researchers, professional photographers, and even psychic friends of Doris were involved, witnessing first-hand phenomena such as flying pans and mysterious lights forming shapes in mid-air. During their extensive investigation, the team captured compelling photographic evidence. Images from Polaroid SX70 and 35mm cameras showed strange orbs, arc-shaped lights, and irregular streaks that defied easy explanation. Investigator Kerry Gaynor noted one particularly striking photo that depicted an arc of light seemingly suspended mid-air, evidence he believed to be nearly impossible to fake. Despite the extraordinary observations, interpretations of the haunting remain deeply divided. Dr. Barry Taff later theorized that the activity was likely a poltergeist manifestation, driven by Doris's intense psychological trauma rather than external entities. Kerry Gaynor similarly concluded that Doris herself was a conduit for the phenomena, noting the activity followed her even when she relocated. Skeptics like Benjamin Radford have argued the case resulted from poor investigative techniques, confirmation bias, and psychological stress within the family. Radford suggested Doris's substance abuse and troubled relationships might have psychically amplified negative energy, manifesting physically in her environment. The Doris Bither case captured the imagination of writer Frank de Felitta, who published The Entity in 1978. This novel would later become the basis for the chilling 1982 film adaptation starring Barbara Hershey.
Oh, I better go watch
The
it.
film took creative liberties, expanding on unverified elements of Doris's claims, particularly focusing on the disturbing spectral assaults.
Woo!
Barbara Hershey's compelling portrayal earned widespread acclaim, with critics noting the raw realism of her performance. Even renowned filmmaker Martin Scorsese later cited The Entity as one of the scariest films ever made. However, neither director Sidney J. Furie nor Hershey herself met Doris Bither during production, with Furie deliberately avoiding direct research to maintain neutrality. Decades later, the Doris Bither haunting continues to intrigue paranormal enthusiasts and skeptics alike. The phenomena surrounding her life have become a compelling study in the interplay between psychological trauma and alleged supernatural activity. As theories and debates persist, Doris Bither's story endures as one of the most chilling and controversial cases in paranormal history.
I've never heard about it until now, and now I have a new movie to watch.
Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Now, do you want spooky content in your feed every single day of the week?
Yes,
Then
please.
consider subscribing to our new channel, Slapped Ham Shorts. There's a link in the description box down below there. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.
So with that being said, if you enjoyed my reaction, you enjoyed the content, you want more of it, subscribe, comment, like, and share, and then do the same thing over at Callan at Slapped Ham. I thank you guys for being here. Please take care, be safe, and as always, keep nerding on, and we will see you guys in the next video.